I recently discovered a new statistic that actually every fourth person is a narcissist. Can you believe it? It's like the fifth one. Can you believe it? It's like insane. We live in such a crazy world right now, and if you're anybody like me, like a person who actually do empathize other people and want to help, it's so easy to get trapped with those narcissists. Like they feed off of people like you and me because you watch this video, so that's probably you too. And how do we actually break this crazy cycle? I used to have so many friends that were narcissists and I didn't even realize it, because we live in a culture where it seems pretty normal to just, you know, obviously it's good to help and everything, but it's like we are taught to be this way. We are told to that we have always help. We will be like bad people if we don't. But where is this limit line? Why nobody tells us how to actually say no? Like, we have to learn this skill to say no. This is so important, especially with narcissists. Like, they will do everything, guys. So we can go out of our way just to make their life easier. They, like, I had a friend, and the crazy story, that friend actually, that friend asked me to take their stuff in other country, and it's like a lot of things, and bring it, and didn't even ask me how it was, guys. Didn't even ask me like if I had to pay extra money or how it was. Like, didn't care at all. And I would be always so nice and so agreeable because, you know, I wanted to help people, but I didn't realize that it's too much. We are not supposed to help narcissists in that way. They have to actually, I don't know if narcissists, to be honest, are able to learn the life lessons, but probably not. But we just have to keep our distance from those, and best case scenario, just don't have those people in our life. Identify them as soon as possible and don't have them in our own life, you know. So how to actually cut them off? I used to deal with that a lot, and as a doctor, psychiatrist, and somebody who's interested in psychology, somebody who did a lot of personal transformation, a lot of work, thanks to God actually too. And I grew up with a narcissist mother, and it was really hard for me to identify who's a narcissist around me, because that was so normal, right? When we grow up in that environment, it's especially hard to identify it around us. So later I had those narcissist friends, and as soon as I later actually went through all this transformation and realized what it is, I learned to cut them off. And I just cut them off once and forever. And the funny thing about those people is that they will try to come back. They will realize, wait, I don't feed off of the energy of this person. How can it be so? They need our energies, they need our reserves, they need our, I don't know, whatever we can give to them. They want it all, and they will not give nothing back, because that's all about themselves. So with these people, you can't just be like nice. You can't just be like, oh, maybe I'll just say no one time, it's gonna be all right, it will get better. No, it will not. With these people, unfortunately, that's not the way it works. It doesn't become better. You have to cut them off completely. You have to break this chain. You have to burn the bridges. Otherwise, they will try to keep coming into your life and feed off of your blood, like those parasites. And unfortunately, you have to get tough and do that step to completely break the bridge. Otherwise, they will keep coming back and will try to destroy your life little by little. They will start small, they will try to be nice at first, as they always do. They will try to use as much charm as possible, try to act so sweet and so amazing, so supportive, just for you to be back to them and then to use as much as possible. Take everything, your energy, your time, your resources, whatever they could, they would take it all, believe me. They will leave you empty and discouraged at the end every single time. Even when they start off nice, they always do this circle. So obviously, first thing, we have to identify them to even start off something. And I will make a separate video about that, but if you already kind of know that you have narcissists around in your life, you probably will, you probably are ready to break the chain and get free, because believe me, life without those people can get so amazing. I met so many amazing people lately, and those are really nice people who are ready to help each other, but nobody's actually taking advantage of nobody. Just, everybody trying to help as much as they could, and, if they can, that's okay. And nobody's blaming nobody for nothing. It's like a whole different world. When you cut those narcissists off, it's amazing, believe me. And I used to be in relation with narcissists for like 3 years or so. Sure. We're probably in the shop. And I used to be in relation with narcissists for like 3 years. It was crazy. It was horrible. It was a roller coaster. It was always, me the problem. Me always. I was someone who was blamed for something, even though I didn't do nothing. I was so drained emotionally and just in general, even like physically, I started to feel that. And one thing with narcissists, if you spend enough time with them, and especially if you're in relations with them, they will use so much of your energy, resources, whatever you allow them, they will use it all. They will leave you empty, and then you may start to feel even some health issues. It's often the case if you spend like years with them. It gets only worse, guys. So I promise you, life can be so amazing if you just do this rough step and cut them off. Hope you found this video helpful, and see you soon in another one. Have a wonderful day.